One of the things Fabrel talks about that I totally agree with is face screwing your drip edge. You can see I don't have mine face screwed yet because I'm waiting for my gutter guy, the seamless gutter guy, to come, talk with him and make sure he can get the gutters in, and then I will face screw that every 12 inches on center, maybe 18 inches on center to line up with the ribs, mine are 18 inch on center ribs, to prevent uplift. Again, my manufacturer shows no detail for that, but I definitely agree with the logic of Fabrel. Also, I put stainless steel pop rivets, and there is a difference in the quality of stainless steel. Don't fool yourself. Cheaper rivets, pop rivets, are going to be probably of lesser quality unless you've specified what type of stainless you want. I bought mine from a manufacturer out in California and paid dearly for them, but I really think they're pretty good quality, and the biggest ones I can put in my hand pop riveter, and they're adequate. You can see an example there. I also plan to pop rivet, just one pop rivet everywhere I have a overlap with my bullnose eave, just for stability. You know, I'm in Florida. I may be a little too conservative with winds and high winds and hurricanes, but I want to have that done. I don't plan on face screwing the gable ends yet. Just I figure, you know, if a hurricane's headed this way, whatever, it'd be a 2-hour job on a ladder to go and put face screws in it. But I feel like since there's no gutters there, I don't need the penetrations until such time as I think it's necessary. So I don't plan to do that until we get some hurricane scares or something. I installed the video camera system, real happy with it. Spetco did that. I was part of the roof project, but I did it ahead of the roof, so just routed the wires. Got one on each corner of the house and a couple extra. It's an eight system, but I've only got 5 cameras right now. You see my studs for my hurricane shutters. It's probably not the best or aesthetically the best system. You can see where I used to do plywood there, and now I got some metal. Need to paint the metal because I went cheap. I should have got aluminum and got steel that, although it's not rusted yet, so far I've kept it out of the rain and water. If we get a hurricane, I can imagine it's going to probably get some surface rust. You see a pop rivet there. And I did replace the soffit metal here. Not the soffits, I recycled those. The guy wanted $3,000 to redo the soffits, and I figured that's no need to do that. That's aluminum, and it's fine. So if I wanted to spray paint it, I could, but I'm not a real big one on aesthetics, to be honest with you. Dented it accidentally there. You can see where I've done the ends. Closed off the ends. I really like doing that. The other video shows how I did that. And again, I didn't put any sealant on these ends, so I can allow full water to drip out from the morning dew on the underside of the metal, which was something I thought about. It made sense to me to not seal any of that, so I trap any kind of water or have an area that continuously gets wet and holds water. Because it'll dry out in the summer, I tell you what. As soon as that sun hits that metal, I'm sure it's going to get to temperature pretty quick. So this is where the box will go. Make a capture box and then figure out some routing for the downspout. Still under construction. I'm going to paint that now to seal it up, and I like that elastomeric paint. I painted this stucco many years ago when I first got the house and just rolled it on thick. I used the primer and rolled 2 coats of primer, then 2 coats of sealer. So I got I think they recommend you get about a 10 mil thickness on the entire coat, and I did get a heavy coat. Here's where you can see the original stucco. It's kind of chalky. I had a downspout there, but it's been fantastic. It's still not chalky after, I'd say, 14-15 years now. It's faded a little, but the color I chose, you really can't see it. So just can't say enough about that. Elastomeric paint for any kind of stucco surface to just waterproof it. That's the key there. I was going to start doing a stucco cut for termites, but kind of backed away from that when it became a big job. Put some metal there back when I had homeowner's insurance. The guys were going to cancel me because they might thought my garage doors were rotted, so I just put a thin sheet of aluminum over that. It's been that way for freaking eight years now. Again, aesthetically probably not the most pleasing, but totally functional. And